Hi, Bill Parliament from RadicalMarketingSolutions.com, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 4 of the X's and O's of SEO. And today I'd like to talk to you about how SEO happens. You know, there's a lot of confusion by business owners regarding this whole world of SEO and SEO consulting. And today I'm going to pull back the curtains and reveal to you the exact processes I use when working with business owners to get their website to the top of the search engines. But first, you have to understand the term SEO. What does SEO mean? SEO is short for search engine optimization, and search engine optimization is really the process of optimizing your website so it shows up on the first page of Google for whatever products or services you're selling. Also understand, SEO is a form of marketing, but it's a little bit different than, say, direct mail. With direct mail, you could send a postcard mailer to all your customers, and within 30 days, you'll have a pretty good understanding as if that campaign was a success or not. But with SEO, it takes a little bit more time to get things ramped up, to get the ball rolling, because there's a lot of research that needs to be done beforehand and a lot of dirty work that needs to be done to get your website ranking high in the search engines. So I'm going to reveal to you now the processes that I use when I'm working with a client. So the first thing that we do is I meet with the client. I try to learn everything I possibly can about their business, their products and services. I want to know, what are your most favorite keywords? What keywords would you love to rank for in the search engines? Are you running any sort of analytics programs? Google Analytics, Google Webmaster Tools. If you don't know what those mean, that's no problem. They're basically tools that measure how much traffic come into a website, how many people come to your website daily, weekly, monthly, and what keywords and keyword phrases are people typing in to find your website. I'll also find out, what are your goals? What are your measurable goals that you want from this campaign? Do you want more traffic? Do you want more leads? Do you want more sales? Do you just want to be on the first page for a certain keyword? From there, we'll start talking about their competitors. It's always important for me to get at least their top 5 or top 10 competitors online, so we'll know exactly how much work we need in order to get us on top of those competitors and on the first page, and hopefully the #1 overall. So once we have the client meeting, I'll analyze the client's website. Look, it makes absolutely no sense at all to drive more traffic or to get involved in an SEO campaign if your website's not ready to convert on whatever goal it is that we set up here on our first meeting. If it's more leads, more sales, more traffic, if the website is not a pretty looking website, if there's not a lot of trust by your folks that come to your site, it's not going to mean a hill of beans no matter how much traffic we send to your website. So we need to take a look at the website, and we need to determine whether or not we're ready for this new traffic. From there, we'll analyze the competition. I'll take a look at the top 5, 10 online competitors and see if they're doing any sort of SEO activities. What do their websites look like? Are they old and not very nice looking, or are they brand new websites that portray a lot of trust? Are they using business blogs? How many backlinks do they have coming to their website? How many pages of content do they have indexed in Google? Are they using the proper SEO site structure? All those things we need to know, because when we get involved in the SEO campaign, we need to know how much work we really need to do, and I need to set expectations to the client, because if your competitors, let's say your top competitor has 5,000 backlinks to their site and you only have 200, realize that we'll need to build at least 5,000 backlinks just to catch them, and that's assuming if they're not doing any SEO work and building backlinks. So it takes time to get things ramped up just to get caught up to your competitors and then to pass them. So that's why knowing what your competition is doing is so important. From there, I'll even run the client's website through a program that scans the entire website. I'm looking for cases of duplicate content. I'm looking for missing pages, broken links, missing title tags, missing descriptions. I also run this program with your competitors in there so I can compare your website to your competitors. So I have, again, another good understanding of the competitive landscape and what I need to do in order to beat your competitors and get you on the top spot of Google. Once I have all this done, I do the keyword research. Of course, in our meeting, you've probably given us 5 or 10 of your top 10 keywords. But I'll take those keywords, I'll take your website, I'll take your competitors' websites, and I'll do even more research. I'll drill down to find out what keywords are your competitors ranking for, what is Google telling me your website's all about, and what is it ranking for? And then I'll take your keywords, and then I'll put them all together, and I'll find the 5 to 10 top producing keywords that have the most traffic, the lowest competition, that I know we can start ranking for right away. So that's when the keyword research process takes place. Next is we have to fix the client's website. If after we review the website, if there's problems with it, we're going to have to fix it. Are they missing title tags? Do you have broken pages? If that's the case, we need to go through and fix all that. If your site architecture, which in most cases is probably not optimal for SEO, we're going to need to go in and fix the site architecture. We're going to need to start adding the keywords to your website so that it'll start ranking for those keywords. So now we'll have to go through and get your website ready to receive all the new traffic and visitors that you're going to get to it. So we haven't even started doing any of the link building and things like that. So once we fix your site, now we can go over and start creating the initial content for your website. And what we'll do there is we'll create high quality content. If we're going after, say, 10 keywords, it'll be 10 pages created around those keywords. And notice I say that. Your website is first a series of keywords with content built around those keywords, and then those pages go up on your website. These are the pages that we're going to optimize for to get those up on the top of the search engines. Once we have this great new content, we'll put it on your website, and then we'll create a proper internal linking structure. What this means is we'll make sure that if you have 2 pages on your website and it has a link going to another page, we'll make sure that the anchor text on that page, in other words, the words highlighted in blue that link to the next page when you click on it, have our keywords, and it goes to the proper page. Google really, uses internal linking to tell them what your site's all about. So it's a really important aspect of SEO. So we need to add the content, then fix your internal linking structure. From there, now we can finally start building some external links. What I mean external links is these are links coming off of your website, not within your website. And what we'll start doing is building these links to the pages of content that we just created, and we'll also start building links to your home page in order to get your website ranking higher in the search engines. And this is really the 3-legged stool approach to SEO. What we do on the page, so the words, title tags, things like that on your page, the internal linking, okay, so that tells Google what your site's all about, and then the external links are kind of testimonials. They say, yeah, we checked this out, and the content on the page matches, the links match, and people outside of the site also say, yes, this is what that page is all about. So that's why external links are so important. And remember, if you're starting out with 200 links and your competitor has 5,000, we have a lot of links to build. Once we start building the links, now we have to go back and add even more content because we have your initial 10 keywords. Now we need to create more content pages to support these keywords. And again, we'll do the internal linking structure again to this additional content, and then we'll have to also do more external link building to these supporting pages. Again, a lot more work. Once that's all done, now we can test, measure, and tweak. What we're going to do is we're going to look at your analytics programs, your Google Webmaster Tools, and see, how are we ranking? You'll have your baseline ranking report for the keywords. We'll see your keywords going up, and that's all really important. So as you can see, working with an SEO consultant, there's a lot of work, and this could take a lot of time. The other thing you have to understand is Google takes its time indexing links and raising the pages. So once Google starts indexing those links and starts showing, sometimes it could take 60, 90 days for those links that we're building to even show up. So once we test, measure, and tweak, it's rinse and repeat, and we do this all over again and all over again and all over again. So there you have it. I hope you appreciate it, today's lesson. And if you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them in the comment box below. And if you haven't picked up a copy of my free report, How to Get Your Website on the First Page of Google, Attract More Buyers, and Eliminate Your Competition Online, you can do so on this website. And this is Bill Parliament saying, now go dominate Google.